Hi guys, me again. Coming up with a solution for a paint holder slash cleaning jar, I guess. Um, been watching a couple of videos. I've been trying to go on YouTube, look for some paintbrush holder slash cleaner devices, and everything's either coming up with makeup brushes or something that involves some money costs and such, and I want this to be as cheap as possible. I think this will be fairly cheap. If you do have to get any of the supplies, I don't think it's going to cost very much at all. You can go to your local buck store and get the necessary items you need. I'm starting off with a paint or a peanut butter jar. We're going to use that. And what I did was I went out to my garage and I picked up this. It is a sponge. It's one of those dense sponges, very dense. It's not a motor sponge. And anyway, what I did was for myself, for presently, I put it down like this. This is just version 1, so this is the quick version. I traced around it and then I cut it out to make it look like this. It actually pulls apart quite easy. My idea was to shove it down inside, but I don't think I'm going to go that road because I think it's easier just to lay it on top. So you could actually take just a sponge, cut it so it's not super huge or anything like that, and just lay it on top. And you want this fairly thick, like that's a good thickness. I'll show you why. Anyway, I came up with this. Anyway, and you put it up on top, like such. Then I got, where is it? Then I got something to puncture it with. I just got this. It's a metal cooking, something I think you stick turkeys with or what have you, whatever. You can come up with any idea you want, something that's going to be able to puncture through it. It's very easy to puncture through. Anyway, puncture through. I started with 5 holes. If I need to make more holes later for more paintbrushes, I can. No big deal. So puncture it all the way through, bloop. And make sure, what I didn't do was hard to see, make sure when you put it through, all the way through, take a marker and mark where your holes are, because it's very hard to see the hole there after they're done. So just mark where the holes are so you're not like searching for holes. Anyway, there it is like such. And then what you do is, I'll try and do this one-handed. Take a couple of my brushes. Anyway, and I guess you can use this for makeup brushes or whatever you want, kind of thing, any kind of brushes. And you stick it down through. And you see it coming through. And you stick this one down through. And what's nice is because the foam is so dense, it really keeps the brushes in place. And then what you're going to do is you fill this jar with your cleaning solution, and then what you do is you put your brushes, you can hang your brushes and just put them in the water, in the cleaning solution like that, and leave them for 12, 24 hours, whatever you want. And it's good for 2 solutions. You can just get another jar, keep your brushes like that while you're not using them. Even if they're not in solution, keep them in an empty jar so any excess moisture or whatever can fall down into the jar. And there you go. You have a holder that's very cheap, that will hold your brushes. And let's face it, sponges are super cheap. So if you find the holes aren't grasping the brushes anymore, you're running out of space, go grab another sponge. They're like $1 at the dollar store. So there you go. And then you can adjust. Oh, by the way, you can adjust these two, like whatever brushes are different sizes, so you can adjust it. Say this one was a little bit shorter and this one's a little bit longer. You can adjust it. So there you go. homemade paint restoration jar and holder for all you people that want to save some money.